So there's an ultimate reason why people act as they are, make the decisions that they do. It's the meaning and then reasoning and emotion. Now, what does that mean? We have emotion tied to every single product. We talk about the urban, we talk about the lurban, but some people are logical thinkers. Some people are logical decision makers. Take an accountant. If an accountant did a sales job, would they succeed? No. Maybe at first. Maybe you would succeed at their job at first. But a salesman couldn't do an accountant job either. You're smart enough to do it. You'd probably be pretty good at it for the first 2 weeks, first 2 months. Then what would happen? You get tired of it. You get bored. Salespeople like to do what? Change. Every salesperson, all of you, you like change. Correct or incorrect? Of course we do. We want something new every day. But what happens in a salesperson's journey?
We get comfortable.
Comfortable? Okay. We start to understand it's the same shit every day. You're selling sneakers, you're selling pens, selling trees, gorillas. Doesn't matter what you're selling, it turns out to be a repetitive process. So salespeople, they want change, but all of a sudden they start to get bored. Why do salespeople switch jobs more than anybody? An accountant usually stays at their job. Why? Because they're good at it. Because they know this is what they do. And if they went somewhere else, they're going to be doing the same shit. But a salesperson, we think what?
Grass is greener.
I think it's not them.
Okay. We think it's not them. You guys think it's just going to be different. You guys think that there's some pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that this one's not giving you that another one will. We think that selling a Lamborghini instead of a Ferrari is going to be a better option. Car salesmen switch jobs all the time. That dealership has more foot traffic. I'm going there. I rather sell Hondas because I can sell more of them than going to sell these Porsche. Even though I can make more money with this, then the Porsche guy goes, I'd rather go sell less and make more. You see, everyone just does the swap. But if you ever walk in a dealership, there's always what? I'll take that one, Saba. That was funny, Saba. There's always salespeople standing around. You go to a furniture store that no one's in on a fucking Sunday. There's like 3 people in this 100,000 square foot warehouse and the rooms to go. And you're just walking around, and then there's 10 salespeople sipping coffee, the guy with the white shirt with his gut out over the belt thinking that he's still 34. It ain't happening, bro. But these people, they can work anywhere. They chose to work there. But then they also chose to do what? Complain about their job, complain about what they do, complain about they can't get somebody in to buy. So what don't they do? They see that person walk into the store, the 1 out of 3 people. What don't they do? I like that. They don't take action. What?
Introduce themselves.
Okay.
They don't think it's going to be a sale because...
Thank you very much. They already have in their head, they look at him, they go, this guy's not buying. Meanwhile, they never looked in the mirror at himself, right? So we start to paint the picture and we bleed our lives into meaning and emotion that we have this judgment of every sale and then we pre-qualify it inside of our head just like you guys do with voices. But you will also pre-qualify your day. How many of you ever said in your career, I'm just not feeling it today? How many of you have done that? You can't say you haven't. You're full of shit if you do. We all have. I just don't feel like going to work today. You wake up because you're tired from last night. You go, I just don't want to do anything. When you start to tell yourself that, the meaning and emotion that you bring up is what? It's that mental syntax, right? That you don't want to do it. So you do everything you can not to perform to go prove to yourself that you shouldn't have. It's just the way it works. Now I want you to understand something. We all watch TV. If you say, I don't, you're full of shit. Everybody watches TV. You watch something on that TV. Maybe you watch sports. Maybe you watch the news. Maybe you watch fucking Netflix. Don't know what it is, but you're choosing what to watch, and or it's choosing you. Now, out of that, what is it choosing you or you're choosing it based on? How you're feeling. Very good. Your mood. I don't feel like watching the news. Click. I don't feel like watching this bullshit. Click. Another Netflix special about the new fucking Gen Z gay couple. Here we go. Right? And we watch all this stuff and we see it and we just get annoyed and we click and we click and we click. How many of you sat there for 20 minutes just clicking and just going through things and reading the title and watching 3 seconds? Nope, nope, nope. And then you're thinking in your head, what the fuck am I doing right now? Welcome to life. That's what most people do with their careers. They sit there for most of the day and they're clicking through it, trying to figure out what they want to do, what they want to watch, and who they want to pitch. We decide these things instead of just going, all right, that's it. See, back in the day when I grew up, we didn't have any of that shit. We had fucking 13 channels. And went, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Then I had to go fix my fucking antenna. That's what. I watched wherever the fuck came in. That's what happened. So when you have more choices, what happens to our consumer? What happens to you? Huh? Confused. Yeah. What else? Can't make a decision. You're distracted. But now I want you to go think, why do we watch sporting events?
Entertainment.
Okay, I'll take that. Write that down. That's one. Mental syntax it. Entertainment. Fine. But how many of you played sports in high school, little league, whatever, right? Just anything. You didn't have to be a pro, guys, right? How many of you? Huh? Because you can relate to something, but also build on that. So we watch the NBA for what reason? Because they're all fucking high school graduates? What do we watch them for? Huh? They're successful. I like that. They're the best. Yeah?
They have an attachment to that team?
Okay, you have an attachment like Sava just said. You agree? Okay. Huh? Masters of the craft. Thank you very much. So we go watch NASCAR and these guys drive around the track, not because I want to watch Sean drive down fucking Glades Road at 100 miles an hour. No, I'm watching NASCAR go around the track because they're driving 200 going around these turns and people don't understand. They're like, holy shit, did you see that? Formula One and fucking taking turns at fucking 230. You're like, God damn, right? It's excitement. You're like, wow. UFC, you've seen two guys get in the ring, not because they're two fat motherfuckers in a bar that just didn't like each other and they're fighting over Danielle right now. No, because these guys know what the fuck they're doing. And you're like, wow, did you see that? Wow, did you see how he knocked him out? You're looking for what?
Excitement, adrenaline.
You're looking for the excitement, what? Yeah, you're looking for the best. You're looking for what?
Emotion.
You're looking for somebody to vicariously live through. Vicariously live through. Because if you ever go to a bar and you watch a sporting event, a sports bar, he missed it. I could have caught that. I could knock this fucker out. You believe that? Fuck, he struck that. And everybody all of a sudden is what? Picturing themselves doing what they're doing, right? But I could do it better. I could have done that. You don't understand. Life got to me. And everybody always pitches these stories with that mental syntax inside their own head and or they're reliving a dream that they never went to go pursue. So now you go watch movies. It's the same thing. We don't turn on the TV to go watch B-rated shit like fucking Sharknado. If you do, like Taco over here, holy fuck. What are we doing? We're trying to find the new what? The new Pacino, the new De Niro, the new this, the new that. Did you see that? That guy's fucking good. You see Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean? Like, we do all these things and then we start talking them up for what reason? She said it's because we want to see the best. Now I want you to think about you again. Whether you're a manager, whether you're a salesperson, the whole world is watching you. But they don't give a fuck. Just like when you shut the movie off and the sporting event ends, you could care about what happens in their lives. You only cared about what?
That moment.
That moment. The movie, if they caught the ball, they won the game. But does your life really change after? No. You go on the same way you did before. If your team won the Super Bowl, rah, rah, you partied for the night. But tomorrow, you still have to do what? Live your life, right? Now think about sales with people. People want to deal with what? The best. You all want to deal with the best. You all admitted this is why we do those things. So now you're a consumer that you're half-assing everything to. They're judging you. They're trying to relive that moment. They're living in that moment. And they're saying, what kind of presentation is this? Who am I dealing with? Am I dealing with somebody that should be playing, let's go, in the NBA, NFL, that's winning that fight, that's driving that car 200 miles an hour? Am I dealing with that person? How are they judging you? Okay. So you guys know? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you know how people are judging you because you judge them. I just told you that you judge everybody. You judge the movie you're going to watch. You judge the team that you're going to root for. Now you get old grandma on the phone. You talk ghetto. You're twang because you think you're cool. Just like people that walk like this. You're a fucking idiot. That's what you are. Just are. You ain't cool. You're stupid. Because your job is to go mimic what that person wants. That's your job. You understand? I've never seen anybody run for a touchdown in NFL. It's like this. What's up, man? Never. How do they run? Like their fucking life depends upon it. Now, how do you pitch every single person you have on the phone? Because it's your life. You're on judgment right now. You're on the field. You're the player. You're the one that all eyes are on. Your eyes are on yourself. You're watching yourself play. Now, the problem with salespeople is we don't think that way, do we? We think of, oh, today's going to be whatever. I'm not feeling it. I'm a little tired. Oh, man, I'm so beat up. I got to do this again. Again, that salesperson's life of, we got to repeat the process. What else can I do? Shane said something in the meeting, phone jockey. I don't agree with that term. You can call me a phone jockey if I'm making money, but, I mean, it's just so dumb that some people say that after 3 months. I don't want to be on the phone all the time. Welcome to communication in the world in which we live in. What do you want to do? You want to go on FaceTime? I don't understand. You call your fucking friends. You don't have a problem with that. You want to tell your friends, don't call me. I don't want to be a fucking phone jockey. What do you want to do? Go to drive to their house then and knock on the door like fucking old school. But what gets inside of our heads? Stupidity. As a salesperson, if we have meaning and emotion tied to everything, you should be glad all you have to do is call somebody in to go make money. One phone call, I can go make $100, $200, $300, $400, $500. Yes, you can. So make a lot of those. Isn't that the right way to think? Holy shit. So if I made 10 of these phone calls and I did 10 of the same things, I make $1,000 today? Yeah, okay. How about I make 100? Think that way. Stop waking up in the morning like this where my salespeople, they come in later, less and less, and then you do less and less, and then all of a sudden you wonder why your check is what? Less and less. No one's helping me. I don't know what to do. I just need more help. I need more training. And we go on and on and on. I need better people that are going to buy. I have somebody in Deerfield that is a manager, and all they do is complain about verification and complain about fucking leads. All they do in front of their staff. But yet they make a lot of money. Not from me, but from their own sales. So I'm like, wait a minute. What is this manager trying to do? What image is he trying to portray to everybody? What do you all think? I'll tell you this. When you have a sales rep doing better than you and you are a manager, somebody with authority, you try to reach for everything that you can to excuse yourself out of it, going, I'm just not getting the right things. I'm getting all the crap over the phone. I was lucky to draw. Verification dropped 10 of my deals. We do that so we can still look superior even though Brad's kicking my ass on the phone. Whereas me, if Brad's kicking my ass on the phone, I'd be like, fuck, dude, you're killing it, man. What are you doing different? Tell me. That's what I would do. I'd be like, Danielle, what are you doing different in your pitch than everybody? Tell me. I want to do that. Instead, we tear each other down, but now you as an independent salesperson, you tear yourselves down with this pitch. So I want you to write down, perform like the world is watching. And I'm dead serious because this is every single time I do anything, I perform like the world is watching. And it's fucking true. I give a meeting like the world is watching. Why? Because you're watching. I'm watching myself. If you're not on point every single time, you'll lose focus, you lose the sale. You are all sale right now. I'm trying to teach you the psychology of sales. I can't do that by just talking like this, and you know what I mean? And then just stare at you for a half hour. That wouldn't be good, would it? No, it would not. And you probably wouldn't even be working here. You'd probably be like, wow, this fucking sucks. And none of you would come, correct or incorrect. But why do we attend sales training? To learn what we're not doing, to learn how to get better at it. So when you perform like the world is watching and you're on that phone, I tell you all to do this and to put your fucking blinders on, but you have to pretend like everybody is watching you because that's when you perform at your best. If you think no one's watching you and no one cares and no one's listening to you, hence why when I attach a manager to your phone, you actually start closing people, it's because you're trying. That's why. Because you're trying. Because like, shit, if I don't rebuttal this, Brett's going to be all over me. Oh, is anybody listening to me right now? No? Okay, click. That's what we do, but what game is that? I don't understand. What game is that? That's losing. Like, why are you here? Go sell furniture, bro. Seriously, go hide and get your cup of coffee with the fucking creamer and fucking sit there and just do this and get the fucking fat gut. Like, we're in a hustler position, and any salesperson's in a hustler position, but when you're unwilling to, and all you want to do is change and change and change, but never change yourself, never change your way of thinking, of looking at things, you're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So what do we do to become a top performer, like the sports guy, like the races, like the concerts? What do we do?
Change your attitude.
Why does Metallica still sell every other band in existence? These guys are in their 60s. Why?
When they perform, they give their all.
Creating a memorable experience. I like it. Did you know that they just outsold Vegas and you had to wait over 24 hours just to get in line to go sell the ticket, and you had to be there to click it? I noticed because my brother just tried to do it. And he still wants to fly to Vegas to go do it. He doesn't even like fucking Vegas. But we see all these things because we want to what? See other people. What? Huh?
Perform at their best.
Perform at their best. We want to see other people. That's one. What else? What you just said. Be the best. Memorable experience. What?
Do what we wanted to do.
Yeah, do what you wanted to do, man. Be that fucking rock star. You could just listen to the album for free. Can't you? You have it. I can go on Spotify. I can go on fucking YouTube for free right now and play any band I want for free. And I can watch their video. I can put it on surround sound. It'll feel like I'm there. But why do you want to be there? What experience? What?
The emotional feeling.
Tell me about it. Tell me about the feeling, the emotion. Why do some of you guys go to these festivals? I always hear about you guys going to festivals, right? Don't tell me it's for the drugs. I'll kill you, right? What are you doing? You're going to see... Because you feel like you experience something, you feel like you're up there with them, and there's thousands of people, tens of thousands, and there's that energy, right? Now think about the buyer. Don't you think a buyer needs that if you're buying that? If you're buying that experience and you're willing to pay whatever it is for that experience, now think about your consumer over the phone. What experience are you painting them? Are you giving them that you're the fucking Michael Jordan, LeBron James? Are you giving them that you're that DJ fucking Icy fucking Marshmallow? Are you giving them like, you should be paying attention to me? What are you doing on the phone to go drive them towards believing in you? And me and Brett talk about it all the time where people say, I just need more help. I don't know what's going on. And Brett's famous line is, you can't get past hello. And that's most of the reps, though, in the company, and Brett is right. People who ask us for help are the people I can't get past hello because we listen to their calls. And if you only have 3 deals at 5 o'clock, you will not be here much longer. You just won't. Number one, we have more sales training than anybody. Number two, you actually have to listen to it. Number three, you actually have to apply it. If you're not doing those things and you're wondering why you only have 3 deals at 5 o'clock, well, there's your answer. I have senior reps that are only doing 10 deals, and they go, well, it's not fair because this guy has these rights and this guy has this handed to him. And I just laugh, and I'm like, okay, is that the way it is in my 27 years that I do things? That I want to go, I'm going to give Danielle everything, okay? And you know what, fuck you, I don't care. I'm going to pay you to be here, and I'm just going to give you money to sit here all day. Maybe give you some good days, but I'm going to fuck with you for the rest. Is that cool? Like, does anybody understand that mentality? But these are salespeople that they exist on our sales force and everywhere else that, you know what? I'm being taken advantage of, and Danielle just has more opportunity than me. No, you suck. That's what it is. We tell you what you're doing wrong, and you tell us, no, I'm not. I'm doing everything right. And you don't want to apply anything that we're telling you, and your days repeat like Groundhog Day, and you're fucking now named Bill Murray. This is what happens, though. So now if we have to sell by meaning and emotion, give the consumer meaning and emotion, perform like the world is watching, right? How about you start thinking like the world is watching and stop looking for excuses on why you're not as good as somebody else? Just like I said, if Bradley's doing better than me that day, it's going to happen. If I got back on the phones, I sat next to you all, you're going to kick my ass? Yeah, cool. Then I'll kick your ass. Then what's going to happen the next day? You'll kick my ass. Then the next day. But you know what I don't do is give up, where most of you, in the long run, I'm going to whoop your ass because I don't give up. I'll just keep going. When I get 18 no's in a row and 100 no's in a row, I go, one yes is coming. Let me call someone else. Want to know why? Because I don't give a shit about all the no's. I don't. It doesn't affect my life at all. I'm looking for 100 on that sale. I'm looking for the 200 on that sale. I'm not worried about the zeros. Why am I going to stop hunting and go home hungry? It ain't going to happen. But again, I'm going to be happy if he whooped my butt that day. I'm going to go, how many deals did you do? You did 7? Shit, man. I only did 5. What'd you do differently than me? I'll whoop your ass tomorrow. I'm not going to go, oh, I got 3. And I hear that from people when I go, hey, what do you got? People are like, I don't have enough. Well, what kind of answer is that? Tell me where you're at. Tell me where you're at and be proud of it. Like, Mike, man, I'm at 3. I'm going to end with 7. That's where I'm at. But now take that mentality and then use it over the phone for the consumer experience. I want you to look at anything in this room. Somebody, you, pick something. The woman right there? Beautiful. Sell it to me. Well, what?
That lady's beautiful eyes. Wouldn't you say that you would want that painting?
Okay, I'll take that. Give me something else. Sell it to me. Bradley, sell it to me.
Let me ask you a question, Tobias. Do you like women?
Yes. Funny line, opener.
Let me finish.
That's what she said.
Huh? Me too. It's exactly why we're on the phone.
Okay.
Let me ask you another question. You renovated your house recently. You moved in. Got a new place.
Yes.
Some little birdie told me you got a new office. Is that correct?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Just a hunch. I've had it a couple times. I've seen a couple things.
Okay. All right. Losing
You could
me.
use a portrait or two to go into the office. Am I correct in saying that?
Yep.
Liven up the space.
Okay, good. Somebody else, quick. Come on, Ron. Let's go. Quick, come on your feet.
Mike,
Salespeople, on your feet. Come on.
Like I see you've been looking to fill up that space on the wall for quite a while now, am I right?
Yes.
I have an excellent painting that I think would fit perfect. Would you mind taking a look at it when you have a chance?
Okay, I'll take it. That's the way I want you all to be. You did good, guys, for on the spot. I want you all to start picking shit out inside of your head. You can do it inside your head. You don't have to do it out loud. But start pitching things that you normally would never say, well, how the hell am I supposed to sell that? Think about it. Think about it, then do it. If you want to help out your pitch, stop thinking about what you do and stressing about it and think about something else. How can I sell this iPhone? What will they use it for? What are the benefits of it? How much is it? Can I sell on price or should I stay away from the price? Does everyone like it? Is there an attachment to it? What would they use it for? Start thinking about these things. So this tree here, why did they buy the tree? What is it doing? What kind of environment is it giving? Is it giving me a different feeling? Is it giving me an ignorant feeling? Does everyone else like it? Start thinking about these things. Why do you have to do that? Come on. Why do you have to do it? Find out what people want. Okay. Why? Okay, good, Austin. Huh? That's what the consumer's thinking about. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Because every single time we look at something, you're the consumer. And that's how you teach yourselves how to sell, all of you. So when you go look at your insurance policies, you have to do the same thing. And you have to say, why would I buy this? And that's what you tell the person. Because that's what the person's thinking. Why would I buy this? Why do I want this? Why do I need this? Why? Isn't it true? Yeah? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you charge your car? No? What kind of car do you have?
Good, a nice one.
You have a nice one? Is that thing nice?
Yeah.
Is it in the shop right now?
No, it's outside.
It's outside again? Okay. Bones, what kind of car do you have?
Tesla.
You charge that thing, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you buy it?
Because it's fast.
Why'd you buy yours?
'Cause,
Or do whatever it did to that poor thing?
just like the way it looks.
You like the way it looked? Why'd you buy yours?
Because it's fast.
Because it's fast. Why'd you buy yours?
It's got a V8.
Why'd you buy yours?
It's fast.
He's retarded. He keeps answering differently, right? But now think about your consumers, right? Some of them are like Bones, right? Because it's cheap. They don't give a fuck. And some are like, well, here's my other benefit. Now, why are you guys buying your own career? Think about that. So I want you to go to frame of reference. We all have a frame of reference with everything we buy. This right here, me and Brett stopped drinking them for a while. We switched, then we switched back. Then we're like, wow, this tastes like shit again, right? What's the frame of reference? Why do we keep buying it? I have a lot of fucking energy. Huh? Can't hear you. Okay. We'll take that. What? Habit. We don't need this. Yeah, it's fucking habit. I give a shit, right? What? Condition. Very good, right? So we have conditioning. We have habit forming, okay? Now think about salespeople. What is your conditioning? Why do I hate hiring salespeople with experience? Hence why we have such a young sales force. Huh? Really bad habits. Really bad habits. Right? If somebody got out of prison for domestic violence, probably don't want to date them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Shit probably ain't going to happen good. Maybe you do. You like it? I don't know. Right? But to me, stay the fuck away. So think about the habits. Why do we keep habits? Why do we form habits? Now think about your consumer habits. Now think about every day in here. Just like I've been talking about, the repetition of sales, how some of you have this inside of your head. Victor, he gets all the good shit. Okay, if that was true, then why do you go from ACA to Medicare? If I'm handing him the keys to God's kingdom every single day and he's making bank, his 6 figures plus, blah, 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 why'd he stop it to go over to Medicare? Because he's just able to do all the shit that you can't do? Why?
Something new.
Something new. He's like, fuck it. Change. Hence change with salespeople. Something new. I think I can kick ass in that too. Let's go. That's a salesperson. Now, when you're on the phone every day, I want you to form the habit of thinking in a different positive fashion. It sounds stupid, but everybody is $100. Stop thinking about their name. Start thinking about the money that they can bring you. They are investments of your time. Understand that. Even an ACA, that is an investment of your time. And you have to say, how much time am I going to spend for the investment in return? Stop thinking about if they said no, now it's a game. Fuck you, I want my money. That's what you have to do. How can I help this person to get a return? And that's the game that you're playing, fucking Super Mario for that. It's mindset. It's that meaning and emotion now. What does it mean to you? What's the emotion that you're going to bring out of them in order to get what you want, and they will get what they want? Isn't that a real sale?
Win-win.
It's a transaction. That's it. You got a piece of shit Lexus with a V8 in it that's always in a shop, and then you got an energy fucking hound that you got to plug in at night like a vacuum. It's cool, right? It's what we want, right? But everybody got their win-win. So now your consumer, how are they going to win with your personality? What are you saying to them in order to get a win? Now your habits that form during the day, how can you change your habit to understand that you need to make $1,000 a day and you should accept no less? What can you do differently? Number one, in the morning, all you have to do is say, all right, I got to make how many calls to make how many sales? Brett, what does my average call take in a day? If I'm doing 5 deals in a day, here's my average call take. If I did that in the morning, here's how much money I would make in the morning. And if I did that in the afternoon, here's how much more I would make. Now I can have the piece of shit and I can have the plug-in fucking car, right? Now I can have 2 of them. Why? Because you're working harder. See, what you guys aren't doing is aligning yourself with what you want in order to motivate you. You're thinking about what everybody else has instead of what you have. You're operating like no one's watching instead of you watching yourself and thinking that the world's cameras are on you right now on every single pitch. Because that's the way it is. If you really want to get rich in life, inside sales, you have to have that mentality. The mentality of the frame of reference of, wait a minute, my manager's listening to me. If I don't try on here, I'm going to be fired. I'm going to get reprimanded. I'm going to get my ass torn up by Shane. I don't want to talk to him today. That's what you guys have to have inside your head. All of a sudden, your sales are going to tick up. They will tick up. Now, the experience with the 5 senses and wounds. The best salespeople pitch all 5 senses. How do you do that? How do you do it with healthcare? Somebody, what are the 5 senses? Do we not know them? Hope you guys know one. If you just said water, I'm going to punch you. Huh?
Hearing, tasting.
Seeing, hearing, taste, touching, feeling. Okay? Huh? Very good. So how do you do that? What do we have to do inside a health insurance sale? Come on. That's what that is. They have to see it. They have to feel it, right? So how do you get them to feel something? Okay.
Find the pain
On the
point.
story.
Pick at it.
If they're explaining like they were in a hospital bed, they'd be like,
Okay.
worry about paying
Tell them
a
how
bill
it
while you're
works
sitting
in
in
the
a
house.
hospital.
You guys ever tell somebody, hey, right now on your paper, do me a favor. I want you to write down these words. Mrs. Jones, do it for me. Write down the B-E-S-T. What does that say? I'm the best at what I do, Mr. Jones, hands down, inside this business. Foregoing since I started. Why do I say that? Because I have your back. No one's going to have your back like me. What did I just say, Mrs. Jones? You said the best. Exactly, and that's what you're going to reference me as. Mrs. Jones, I say that because I have a sales ego, because I've been helping people inside your situation for 27 years. 27 years I get phone calls thanking me, not cursing me up and down. Do I get complaints every now and then? 100%. Why? Because they want more. And the insurance companies are the ones that can't provide it, but I tried to do. Mrs. Jones, I'm only going to work harder for you. You call me up and you have an issue, I'm the one who's going to handle it. Does that make sense? I want you to write down something else for me. What do you guys think that is? My phone number. Why? Because when you pick up that phone, you dial it with your fingers, Mrs. Jones. I want you to remember my name, because I'm going to be your agent from now and years to come. Now, what questions do you have for me concerning your policy that's going to arrive to you in the next 7 to 10 business days? Again, on that paper, write down Humana. Write down why we're getting it, because it's, draw an arrow, the best. The best for your situation. You see, Mrs. Jones, that's how I got to my position. By showing people that they can feel it, they can see it, but I also want you to hear it. See, Mrs. Jones, that big white envelope, it's going to have the carrier name on it, but it's not going to have mine. You're going to have mine, because it's between us. It's a personal relationship that we're starting today. And from now on, moving forward, I want you to trust in me that I have your back. Trust in me that this is going to work for you. And if something adverse ever happened, I want you to trust that you can call me. Does that make sense? Beautiful. That's what I want you guys to start doing to become the best salespeople. If you want to become the worst salespeople, don't do anything that I ever say and just go on and on and on and jump from room to room to room to room and do everything that you want in life and go be the old fucking furniture guy at Rooms to Go. Going, you want a bed? Fuck my life. Don't do that. Experience the 5 senses. I want you guys to do this last thing for me and write it down. If we were to do this, would you be willing to do Y? If you were willing to do X, would you be willing to do Y? Mrs. Jones, if I was able to give you a plan that worked for you instead of against you, would you want to move forward? I mean, it's silly to say no to that. Am I right? Of course. If I was able to give you a plan that didn't have any out of pocket for you, the premium was 0 every month, would you feel okay with moving forward with that? I mean, your answer has to be yes. Am I right in saying that? Mrs. Jones, if I was able to give you the best plan available in the market, would you want that one? Or would you want the one that's the worst? Obviously, you want the best. Am I right in saying that? And I say that, Mrs. Jones, to put some pun into this, to put some fun into a relationship. But the truth is, that's all I represent is the best. The best at what I do, and the best of insurance carriers inside of the industry for you. I'm not giving you second rate. I'm giving you first class all the way. Because that's what you're going to get from me for service and all my products. Does that make sense? Beautiful. Then you move forward. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Whenever you all have questions on sales, stop holding them in. I handed out a sheet yesterday asking everybody, where are you at? Where are my managers at? You never should hesitate with writing the way you really feel, because I can't help you if you bullshit me. If you don't think I'm sincere in wanting your success, you're like that guy over there who bought the electric car. Retarded. I want all of you to make a lot of money. Greed for the company, but also bragging rights for me about you. I don't want to hold people back. So if you have it in your head at this office or another office that guy just has more opportunity than me, you're right, because they try harder. That's it. Everyone else is equal. I can make Danielle log in as Sava today and Sava go log in as fucking Run over here. And then you know what's going to happen? The same deals. Why? Because the leads come in and I don't control who the hell calls at what time. The stupidity on some people is magnified when they say this kind of stuff. They get all the good stuff. You're right. I apologize for predicting what's going to happen tomorrow and an hour from now. You're absolutely right. Well, he has the ability to switch names. Does he? Does he really? Or is that inside your head? And if he does, and he's switching names, how does that help him close? It's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Get over it and realize that it's on you and no one else. Realize that the harder you work, the more you get. That's all it is. We're in a fucking law of numbers. Law of averages, guys. The more calls you make, the more money you make. That's it. Simple shit. The more talented you get, the less calls you have to make the same amount of sales as you did making more calls. Simple shit, right? You run faster, guess what happens in a 100-yard dash? You get there faster. That's fucking it. Holy shit. You jog, you're going to be there a little slower, right? Don't go, well, he had better shoes. You're a moron. Just think about that for a second, salespeople. Act like the world is watching you. I guarantee you guys, you'll make more money you ever did before because you're actually going to care. You're going to have more emotion inside of that pitch and more meaning inside of that pitch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Yes? We all good with this? How many tie downs is that? Is it a lot?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Fucking use them. Let's go. Nice shirt. You in a ghetto?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Danielle, is that shirt ghetto,
I got this from
Danielle?
your boy.
Huh?
I got this from your boy.
In the Lexus?
Hey, I was gonna ask you, so I have to have at least, I'm trying to get like 30 grand in my account in the next 6